Hello and welcome to this second video on this YouTube channel I haven't even created right now. And for this video I am Seer. So I'm not the biggest fan of information rules. I don't know what am I doing? Clicking on the... Okay, forgive me for that. So I am not a big information rule a fan. Because like there's always people suspecting you whether you're faking or not, etc, etc. So yeah, just an opinion. So as Aura, you check random, of course. I check free, who turns out to be unknown in this setup. There's sometimes strats where you don't want to reveal an unknown player because they can be a good unknown, but here there's only medium and maybe witch, so that's okay. So I reveal free being unknown. There's 12 saying they are aura, and 12 and I are the only aura. And as RIR, oh no, there's 7. Oh, no, that's me. I am 7. Okay, never mind. Who is the RIR? Oh yeah, 8 was RIR and he was the only RIR. Yep, exactly. And we have 9 framing me, saying they are Seer apprentice and they have 8 info, which is that I am not village, which is wrong. I am village, so 9 is fake, and I am pushing because I don't want to get myself voted. I am pushing 9, who is evil here, who is literally lying, giving fake info. So I vote 9. And then we have this weird thing where we are starting to vote free for honestly no reason really. And then we have this very weird thing when 9 just votes free with them, ignores me, etc. Playing weird and even saying free solo. Honestly, weird things going on. And I think we got because the walls have realized that free is a good unknown role. And they haven't revealed themselves because they are not even witch, not marksman, nothing. They are medium, which is a pretty tough spot. And they should probably have said it earlier, not gonna lie. Because I actually thought of them being medium when they literally said nothing in the chat, right? They said BH, but they said BH after I said they were unknown, so immediately that made me think of that. So the marksman shot 10. I don't remember what 10 claimed. Yeah, what I do remember is that 9 and 12 pushed me. And this is why I checked 12, which is actually a bad check because they are the only other aura. But still, they are evil. Most likely blind, werewolf, and something like that. We'll see. So 9 gets watered and has junior werewolf and has a bad tag because they killed the priest back, which is pretty bad. And 9 hard pushed me. I mean, they literally accused me of being not village. So this way I kind of have cred for being, village, and I'm kind of the one who is aura. So for that reason, 12 is under big suspicions. I even said they were evil, so yep. And there's actually an RV priest that was a 12. So yep. That's both priests used their powers. That's 2 wolves down. We see a little bit more clearly. I'm the only aura. There are no RIR in this game. The only RIR died. So I'm technically the only information, and that's pretty bad because aura is just not good enough in this setup. We vote 15 because, yeah, I don't remember why we voted 15. I think he gave fake info or something like that. And yeah, we have this weird thing where 10s get 4 votes or something like that when they were literally shot by the marksman. And I could see the signs of 6 and 13 voting for 10 after 15 died. So for that reason, 6 and 13 are immediately sus, and they are most likely both not village, honestly. I hover my mouse over 6, but end up checking 13, who is evil. And yep, I tell them not to play not to fake being shaman, even though they could technically be shamans. But yep, so 13 is evil. Yeah, ideally the best vote here is the random killer, but hey, it's pretty tough. Literally everybody else is not proven. 4, 6, and 14, we just don't know about them. We don't know at all. We just know that 10 is village. They were shot by marksman, which 100 proves them to be village. And I think we are just going to vote 13 because they are proven bad, but truthfully between 4, 6, and 14, there are 2 people that are not village. So this game is not going well and will probably be won by evils, but hey, it's okay, we still play. 13 still claims they were shamans, but yeah, they have weak defense beyond that when they claim sheriff. Kinda weird. Yep. I ask what is 4. I think 4 and 6 have been silent the whole time, if I'm not mistaken. And 10 has this interesting strat of, since 14 claims protection, well, they can just protect me, and if I die, we know 14 is bad. But truthfully, this game is not winnable by village. Since we have a werewolf and arcane game, and one was actually corrupted, we didn't know who what the arcane was, rather. It's actually corruptor. So now we are in a 3v2. We don't even know who is the third villager. And well, they can just double kill the evils. Even if they vote for the same person, sorry, kill the same person, the vote is a tie, and it's lost. So we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I checked 14 unknown, basically meaning that they are the killer. But unfortunately, yep, I am corrupted. So I can't do much more. When they need to figure out who is corrupted, which is why I will do a little strategy. This strategy, literally closing my tab with Control W, and then reopening. So yeah, it even starts the sound again. Yep, the sound you get when you get a village roll. Anyway, going offline shows me as offline to the village, and that's kind of a sign saying, no, I'm not playing, I'm not there, I am corrupted. Anyway, 10 is the villager here. There is another villager, we don't know who it is, but there is another villager here. We know for sure it's an RRV, by the way. Because who was support? I think 10 is support, so yeah, 14, 4, 6, and 14, they can be anything. Yeah, to me 14 is killer, by the way, so I'm very happy when I see 10 going for 14, because if the corruptor manages to get voted, then I am de-corrupted, and I am alive, and this is actually a 2v1 then. But there are 2 evils and 2 villages, so yep, the votes end in a tie, as it should, and pass forth, voting last second for 6. So yep, that's a little bit annoying. Voting last second is a bit weird, like why would you do that exactly? Like, it was guaranteed anyway, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I just, yeah, voting last second for fun, I'm saying in the chat, but they do what they want, it doesn't matter here. But then you will see the cinema. 14 is killer for me, and I don't know between 4 and 6 who is what. Then the cinema begins, because as you can see in the chat, an attack was redirected by the flagger, which surprises me a lot, because 14 is actually flagger. they were unknown because they were flagger and not killer. The thing is that they claim doctor, they did a little bit of a strat before, and they claim doctor, and they say they redirected the corruption from 4 to 6. And the werewolf did not kill, and the day before, by the way, the werewolf did not kill either. And now it all makes sense. The werewolf just didn't want to kill because there was a flagger in game, and they knew there was a flagger in game because we have 12 or 13, I don't remember, saying that there was a flagger in game. So the werewolves knew about the flagger somehow. Even though 2 was already RRV flaggers, so there were 2 flaggers. Anyway, yep, there is the corruption that happened from 4 to 6. And because the corruption was redirected to 6, as 14 says, well, we know 4 is just not corruptor. So then 4 is the werewolf. And yeah, the werewolf who didn't kill for 2 nights in a row, because actually 10 is Beast Hunter and 14 is Flagger. So when you have these roles as village, you don't want to kill, obviously. And yeah, because 6 is glitched, this is a 2v1, so they are able to vote out the werewolf, and then the corruptor dies from his own corruption. This was a crazy ending for sure. We had the worst start, I think you can say, voting the medium. It was pretty bad. The marksman dies, and the witch too. So yep, that was a game over really. But hey, flagger is just a clutch roll. From the old setups, I think my favorite role used to be jailer when I used to play ranked in 2018. But now I think my favorite role is flagger. I just love this role. It's both a protection and a killing role. And it's especially a mind game role. With this game, you mind game, you try to get redirections, which are super satisfying. It's great. And this game proves it. I myself, as Seer, did not do anything particular, anything special, anything great. It was just a fun game that has a very interesting ending, so that's why I figured it could be interesting to share it and turn it into a video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. And yep, I'll keep making videos like this if they are great. Subscribe if you like the content. Ranked Wolvesville gameplay, I don't think exists on YouTube. So I'm trying to, I don't know, fill this void, propose something interesting. I hope it is interesting. I'm trying to comment the best of my ability. I know I'm not necessarily doing the best job. I realize it when I'm speaking or when I listen to myself. When I listen to the recordings, it's not perfect. I'm missing things. This is a fast-paced game, so, honestly. So yep, I'm doing my best. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And yep, bye.